It's the Magnus Carlsen Invitational in 2021, and two of the best players alive sit at the board, Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura, world number 1 and world number 2. Magnus Carlsen, the world chess champion. At the time of this game, he had held the title since 2013 and was rated higher than any player in history. He's widely considered the greatest chess player who has ever lived, and he operates with a kind of quiet dominance that makes his games feel inevitable even when they aren't. He doesn't lose often. When he does, it tends to make news. Hikaru Nakamura, on the other hand, is the best speed chess player in the world. In blitz and bullet formats, the fast time controls where games are decided in minutes or seconds, Nakamura is on a different planet from almost everyone else. He has beaten Carlsen in online speed chess more consistently than anyone. He streams chess to hundreds of thousands of viewers on Twitch. He is loud, competitive, entertaining, and absolutely allergic to backing down from anyone. These two have a history, a long, complicated, mutually competitive history, full of sharp words in interviews and sharper moves over the board. When they sit down to play each other, even in an online invitational, it carries weight, which is exactly why what they chose to do in this game hits so differently. Nakamura has the black pieces in this game. Pawn to e4 from Carlsen. Completely normal, the most popular first move in chess history, exactly what you'd expect from the world champion. e5 from Nakamura. Also completely normal, matching the center, the oldest and most classical response. And then king to e2 from Carlsen. On move 2, the king forward voluntarily, losing castling rights permanently, stepping into the center of the board where it has no business being in the opening, violating every principle of chess development in one decision. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know it already, this is the Bong Cloud opening. The name itself tells you everything you need to know about how seriously it is meant to be taken. It's a joke opening. Not in the sense that it's clever or ironic, but in the literal sense that it is played specifically to make people laugh. It shows up in bullet games when a player is feeling mischievous. It gets trotted out in internet games as a taunt. Playing it against a serious grandmaster in a serious tournament is roughly equivalent to showing up to a job interview in a clown suit. Basically, it's a troll move. Nakamura has played the Bong Cloud many times in casual settings. He knows what it is. He knows exactly what Carlsen is doing. And the chess world watching the stream knows too, because the moment king to e2 appeared on the screen, the live chat essentially melted. Here is where the game becomes something more than a joke. Nakamura mirrors it. King to e7. His king walks forward on move 2 as well. Both kings are now sitting in the middle of their respective positions. Both players have permanently surrendered castling rights, and both men, two of the best chess players on the planet, are sitting there with completely straight faces, playing the most absurd opening in the history of tournament chess simultaneously. The stream chat at this point is not a chat anymore. It is a wall of pure reaction. Thousands of people typing at once, the kind of collective explosion that happens maybe a handful of times in a generation of online chess broadcasting. People are screaming in text. Grandmasters watching the game are posting confused and delighted reactions. The whole thing has the energy of a practical joke that somehow got approved at the highest level. But here is what Nakamura mirroring the Bong Cloud actually means, beyond the comedy. By playing king to e7 himself, Nakamura is not just laughing along, but telling Carlsen and telling everyone watching that he sees exactly what this is. He respects it, he matches it, and he is completely unbothered. It's a flex disguised as a joke, a show of confidence so complete that it doesn't even need to be explained. King to e1 from Carlsen. The king retreats back to its starting square. King to e8 from Nakamura. His king retreats as well. King to e2. King to e7 from Hikaru. King to e1 from Carlsen. King to e8. King to e2. King to e7 from Hikaru. And then draw agreed. 6 moves. These men are wild. 3 times the kings walked forward together, 3 times they walked back. Whether intentionally or not, Carlsen and Nakamura did something in those 6 moves that no serious game could have done. They made chess feel approachable. They made it feel like the people at the top of this game are not robots executing theory, but human beings who are capable of looking at each other across the board and laughing. It was the least serious game either of them ever played, but it might also be the most memorable. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to keep seeing more from this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.